Hello students, welcome to another lesson using Sketchup.com free. Today I want to show you how to put a decal on the plate we've made to make it look more aesthetically pleasing. So without further ado, I hope you find yourself on the Sketchup landing page and you move to the upper right corner where you see the person logo. Select My Apps, and the objective is to log in to the free version of Sketchup. You'll see that familiar red logo. Your first step is to open the plate model that you've already made. So I find my plate right here, and I use these three lines. I click and open the model. My next objective is to find the decal I want to put on the plate. So I open up a new tab, and I found that using this term Islamic design is successful finding a lot of round, beautiful images. You can use whatever search phrase you like. Round design, circular design. Pick your favorite and then look for an image that you think will go well on the top of your plate. Now I find this one very aesthetically pleasing, so I select it and I'm going to right click, save image as, call it plate decal. And I'm going to call it plate decal 2 since I've already done this. And then save. Now you'll see down the bottom left, this is where it indicates that image is now in my downloads folder. Since it's there, I'm going to close that tab and return to my SketchUp model. At this point, I'm going to use those three lines in the upper left. I select and insert from computer, and this is the one I picked, plate decal 2. So I select and select as image. And you'll find that it's popping up on the X plane. So I'm going to select it and then stretch my decal to where it looks in approximately the proper size that would fit nicely and snugly on the top of my plate. Click again. There. You'll know you've done it correctly if you find yourself with an image and a square around it. Now, I'm going to use the Scenes tab and make sure that I'm in front view. And there I see with a blue line, I see my image right on the plane. I'm going to use the Move tool and bring it up and over the top of my plate. And I'm going to also use the top view. Make sure that your image is centered as well as possible right on above. And also remember, use visual cues and zoom in to get more accuracy. So I'm looking to see if the center is lined up with the x-axis and the center is looking like it lines up with the y-axis. Right there should be my origin. I believe I'm pretty close. So at this point, I'm literally just going to rotate my scene now so that I can see the surface of my plate and see my decal above it. Okay. Use the arrow key. Make sure your image is selected. Right click and explode your image. Okay. Next, use the paint bucket. And under the paint bucket, you'll find the eyedropper. You select it. You select your image. And now the paint dropper will turn into the bucket. At that point, you select the surface of your plate. And if you've made the plate in a similar way that I have, you may have to repeat this process. So you select the decal with the eyedropper, it turns to a bucket, and then you select the surface. Now, I'm going to return to the front view, and I believe all I have to do is hit delete on my keypad. My image was selected, so I hit the delete key, and then I can view my plate, and as you'll see, it came out beautifully. So I save, and it's saving as you see, and then it's highly advisable to use the sunglasses on the left, on the right that is, to remove accesses, to turn shadows on, to adjust the slider of time and date so that the shadow you have is an aesthetically pleasing one. Use your pan tool to center your image, and then use the three lines to export as PNG. Don't forget to select Export PNG at the bottom right, and you'll see the plate.png image is now in my downloads folder. And again, I can return to my downloads folder to verify that it is there, and it opens up for me. My default is paint. That's the image you're going to want to turn in. And I hope this video helps. Good luck.